Hey guys, welcome back to Chai and Comments. So today we're going to talk about August and his new song Entanglements. So when I found out there was a song called Entanglements, I thought that was referring to that Twitter song. You know, the other one where it's like a remix of Jada actually speaking? No, this was way, way worse than that. Oh my gosh. This song where Jada Smith is speaking and there's like a remix of it that's going around on Twitter. I'll play it right now.
Entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement, an entanglement, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August.
Okay, so this is how you're supposed to do drama with music. You can make it funny and have people everywhere get together and actually enjoy it. You can diss someone on a track, but August just ended up dissing himself on the track. Like, he's the clown in the situation, and he talks about it. Which is okay, like, if you want to talk about a different perspective on a situation, that's okay, but the song that August put out isn't even catchy like this remix is. Like, I listened to this remix one time on Twitter, and it was stuck in my head all day. I actually went back and listened to the remix on my own because it was actually that good. His version is not something that the internet can come together and actually laugh at in a good way. It's just something that you just listen to and you have to kind of critique and analyze what he's saying, but you also don't really care because he's not even like with Jada in this situation. Like Will and Jada are like the final piece of the puzzle. So nothing's changed. Yeah, that's what August thought he was gonna do with his new song and then completely took a left. So basically, we can all kind of see exactly what he's doing, which is cloud chasing. He was the one that initially dropped this whole story. To be honest, before this, I didn't really know who August was. Did anybody? He knew exactly what was gonna happen when he started talking about the whole situation with Jada. He knew that this was gonna be a big story for him, especially because now he was trying to release a whole new album at the same time. And you know, a lot of different artists use drama to promote their music, but it just made him look worse. The whole song is so cringy because he keeps talking about this past relationship and everything, and it's like, oh no, you're still not relevant or in any of their lives. Jada's still not trying to talk to you, neither is Will Smith. I think he thought this song was going to do a lot better than it actually is. You know, this is the type of song where you click on it once to hear what the heck he's saying, but it doesn't stick in your brain. I don't know how any of it goes. It's not something people are trying to, listen to in their car or anything. It's just, that's it. It's just a one time click to see what's going on. It's not a song that people are going to keep coming back to. Also, the rest of his songs that he released on the album, yeah, they're not getting any views either. So, kind of really dropped the ball. Not only did he not profit as much as he could have if he like had another story or another shock value type information, he also came out looking really, really bad and like he was a side chick basically in this situation. And it's just ugh. This kind of reminds me of those TikTok videos where people do crazy things like, I don't know, talk in front of their mothers in a really like horrible way to the point where they know they're gonna get grounded and beat up by their parents, but they do it for views. And yeah, the TikTok gets views, but you won't get like a huge following from just that one video. It's kind of like a one-time meme where oh my gosh, everyone's tuning in, listening to it, but they don't really care about the person who's behind it really. Like you're not going to get a whole following just from that one video. And even if you did get a bunch of views, you didn't get any type of money on it. You're not getting sponsorships and you're getting yelled at by your parents afterwards. To start a career where you have to have shock value in order to get any type of attention, that is so draining. Like to make TikToks where you have to have shock value in each and every single one of them is going to get so hard and it takes such a big toll on your life because you're actually going through those like consequences of the situations you put yourself in. There are a lot of artists out there who basically hibernate for a couple of months, no social media type activity at all. And when they release an album, people are listening, like millions and millions. Their albums are charting everywhere. They're getting all these different views. And I feel like that's what you want to aspire to be. Please don't end up doing what August does. That's so cringy. August tried to do what 6ix9ine pulled off with his singles that he dropped. He created a lot of buzz and shock value around his song. But 6ix9ine didn't really I guess put down anybody's reputation necessarily. Like he wasn't calling out anyone. And also 6ix9ine's songs were actually catchy enough to stay trending, not just to have that initial wave of shock value and then have it, you know, decimate over time. 6ix9ine didn't directly address certain people in his song, and his song was actually played on radios and everything, and was breaking numerous records by having the most streamed hip hop video in the first few hours. And he had the largest debut at #1 with his song with Nicki Minaj. 6ix9ine was the perfect example on how to use shock value to actually have an increase in success and fame in whatever definition you call that, whether it's financial success or popularity. August really decided to call out one of the most unproblematic family in Hollywood and thought that that was just going to go over well for him. It actually helped make Jada Smith money with her Red Talk table, and it helped August get a couple more views than he would have if he weren't addressing Jada Smith directly on this song, because the rest of the songs on his new album have barely any views compared to this track. It's kind of sad because August does have talent and potential, and he didn't need to do all of this extra drama to draw attention to his songs. Especially now with this, there is no respect that's coming out of this song. It's not a catchy song, it's not catching anywhere, it's not trending on any charts. So I just wish he would have done something else and not rely on just shock factor just to make a couple dollars. It's a little cringy when you call out someone else on your records. Beefs really do well for records. If an artist is calling out another artist, it actually helps promote the single and everything, but the song itself needs to be good, right? And what you're saying needs to be good too. What he's saying about the whole situation is just kind of cringe. It's very, very cringe. It's also weird because he basically tries to do shots at Will Smith, but it's Will Smith is the one who ended up with Jada, so you still lost in this situation. Your call outs to anyone in this situation doesn't help because you ultimately lost. So it just seems even more cringy that he keeps bringing this up again and again. This is embarrassing. We're embarrassed. We're getting secondhand embarrassment from this. Artists really think that the general population is pretty dumb. But I feel like now with social media and Twitter, we're able to communicate our thoughts with each other as a group. So when people do post stunts like these on us, we're more able to have a better understanding of what's happening and have more information around the situation to make better informed decisions for ourselves. Especially now, our views are basically a type of currency to these artists. So, knowing who gets rich off of popularity and this type of shock value, it really helps us make better choices as viewers to not pay attention to certain topics that are going on in the internet. Aside from not being manipulated by artists, I think this whole situation is also showing that not all types of popularity is equal. Just because you're popular and your name is coming up a lot on the internet doesn't mean it's going to translate into any real type of success or anything like that. I think this is a really big, important topic, especially now with almost everyone having some type of social presence. I think it's important to understand that just because you get a lot of likes and views doesn't equal a respect or riches at all. And we have to make sure that what we're putting out is something we're going to be proud of in a couple of years down the road, because anything we put out on the internet is going to stay on the internet. After this whole drama dies down, August will not have a good relationship with the Smith family anymore, and that could have been a lot of good opportunities that he could have had collaborating with them rather than, just creating all this extra drama. And not only just that family, I know a lot of other people are just questioning August's motives in, tearing down another person instead of just uplifting another, especially in the entertainment industry when the whole world wants to see you fail anyways. Hey guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast about celebrities using shock value to help increase their revenue and how we can help protect ourselves from these manipulative tactics depending on what we actually want to support in the end. Make sure to follow Chai and comments everywhere podcasts are found. Thank you and subscribe. Bye.